Hello, Sanneke here. Um, this is my video about strategic decision making. The first question is, do I believe it is important for healthcare professionals to be involved with that? I think it is really important to be involved in strategic decision making because it can make you feel that you are heard and that this that the decisions that are made are in line with what really happens on the work with the work on the work floor on the I don't know the word, but in my case in district, that the decisions that are made strategically, that they are in line with what really happens in the district and in district nursing. Because not always the person that makes the decision knows what really happens. So I think it's really important, and I think it makes a big difference if you are involved, because you know where the decision came from and why it was made, and then you can follow it better. The second question is how it is in my organization. I would like to think that me, I don't really know if I am a middle manager, but as district nurse, but I have the feeling that I am involved in strategic decision making, because once a month we have a group with district nurses from the whole organization, and we talk with the direction of eye care, and they ask us questions and they ask input on how to talk to the insurance companies that have a lot of influence on healthcare today in Holland. So they ask what are issues that we are worried about, or how we can, how they can make our case to the insurance companies. I don't really think that we're really an advising role and not really on the decision making itself. That's really with the direction. So it's more like a VAR, a nursing council. I think that's the word in English. And on specific things like medication or that kind of stuff, I think we are really involved. I am on medication safety in a council, nursing council on medication safety, and we really decide what how medication safety is perceived in the district nursing within ICARE. So I really think that I have something to say about that, but that's really specific on specific topics. And there was a colleague of mine that was involved in the decision of how our mission and vision of ICARE would be for the upcoming 5 years. And I think that is a good step for district nurses to be involved in strategic decisions. But I really think that we could have some classes or studies about how we could be better in giving advice and be more effective in the decision making, the strategic decision making, and how we could be more involved in that. Because I don't really think I'm really capable or schooled for that. So I think that is one of the most important things that we should have. Binnen ICARE, we try to get schools for that, but there's not a lot of money. And I think that's the debate in all of healthcare, that there's just limited money, and where do you put the money and where do you invest? So I think ICARE really tries, and I think that's a good thing, but it doesn't always work. So the shared governance, so like they call it, and that's a really known term, is not fully in place yet. So I think this could be better.